You like that way that you sound? That's why I like it.
Drop that beat.
You're so silly.
Get me to the studio.
Okay, this is crazy. Okay, now he just flipped off my camera. Okay, so hey you guys, welcome back to Enter Inner Thoughts with Kiera podcast. It's your girl Kiera. Of course, before we get into the video, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification button to where you can be notified the next time I post my video. And so before we get into the video, I have a guest next to me. Introduce yourself, my friend. What's your name?
Todd.
Todd. That's all? Just Todd.
Am I supposed to give my last name?
No, you don't have to. It was just the way you was real dry with him.
Todd.
But anyways, y'all, so before we get to this video, it's going to be episode 19. Last video, y'all, I recorded in slow motion. Crazy, I know. And I would never do that again. As I'm checking my camera to make sure I'm not doing it again. But yes, it's going to be episode 19. I'm trying to check to make sure. Yeah, episode 19. And we're going to be talking about commitment. And so
Dun, dun, dun.
I've been wanting to do this topic just with like a male figure and like somebody that would have a different point of view from a woman's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, women, how we feel about commitment versus how a man may feel about commitment may be different. Same journey, but or same end goal, but different ways of point of views on the whole situation, you know?
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. And so
Why are you laughing at me?
because you're funny, but
Because I'm spinning in the chair.
yes.
Get myself together.
Okay, but anyways, so with the word commitment, like what do you think about whenever I say the word commitment? Like what's the first thing that come to mind? Because commitment can be in all different categories. It doesn't always have to be a relationship, you know. You can be
just
committed
being committed to anything that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you start.
Yeah. How do you feel about commitment in your life? Do you feel like you're committed to starting the things that you want to finish?
No, I feel like that's something I struggle with. Finishing what I start.
How are you trying to get to where you're able to commit to the things that you want to start to end with, you know?
Well, first, I'm trying to figure out why. I have a hard time with that.
That's interesting.
Until I figure that out, it's not really gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you know, you got to get to the root cause of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, I would say, it took me a long time to know that was something that I struggled with, and it really wasn't even like with the relationship part. It was more so like with, like, just literally starting stuff and not finish it, because I'm like, why do I keep starting these projects or starting these things, and then a couple months later I'm not even worried about it no more.
Yeah. Like do you feel like you lose like motivation in it, or do you feel like it's like?
I feel like that could be a part of it. And I was talking to somebody about it, and she was saying that it could be she was saying that I could be like it doesn't, I don't want to say hold value, but I guess I like don't see the value in it, maybe. But I guess that's a part of when people don't really have commitment in something, or if they're in a relationship, because they don't see the value in it.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point of being committed?
Okay, got you. So it's just like so you're in the process of trying to find how to continue with committing to something and not lose interest in it. Is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily lose interest, but like why? Because I don't think I just lose interest.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have an example.
Okay.
I have a old school truck in my garage that I started working on.
Mm-hmm.
And when my grandmother passed away, me wanting to take my mind off of it, I tore it all apart. And I had planned on putting it back together with all new parts, ordered all the new parts.
Mm-hmm.
This was 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still sitting in my garage in the same condition.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's just one example, but that's a pretty big one. But that is what led me to want to, like, why am I like this?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, like the source of why you even just stopped doing those things.
mm-hmm.
I feel that. I feel like with me, it was more of like commitment was something that I never really seen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen my mom be committed within like her jobs and be committed in like whenever it comes down to like financial things.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever it came down being committed to something that she wanted to do for herself, I never really fully seen like them, like my mom or my dad, like commit to the things that they wanted to reach or they wanted to do. Like your goal is to put your truck together, you know? Like I never saw them do that until now. Now they're at a place, you know, they're older, they look at things differently, they look at life differently, and now they show how they're able to commit to something that they really want to do for themselves, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn how to understand what commitment is for myself before I could even like see it within someone else. I feel like I used to try to find commitment within other people and have them want to commit to me, but then me not worry about committing to it, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's crazy when you think about it because a person you can be committed to going to work every day,
Mm-hmm.
committed to whatever you do on a daily basis, but it's like you make a choice kind of not to be. You make a choice to be committed to certain things other than other things.
Yeah.
So some things hold more value. Like you're committed to going to work because you know you got to pay your bills.
Yeah.
You're committed to going to church on Sunday because that's something that you strongly believe in. So it's.
Yeah, it's interesting you say like going to a job, like you stay committed to go to a job because you got to pay bills, but then if you actually look at the bigger picture of it, it's like, yeah, it'll help you pay your bills, but whenever you don't put in the commitment within yourself and the goals that you want to do for you, for your passions, then it's just like you paying those bills is really kind of like, what's the word, like you're not achieving the real things in life that you want to achieve. You're basically settling for something by just worrying about paying a bill, getting a check.
Yeah, but you know, everybody don't think that deep.
Yeah.
So most people just they want to work, make money, pay their bills.
Yeah.
Provide for their family. Which I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's also like dream bigger, you know? Like we can have a lot more than what we think. It's just all in what you, like you said, it's a choice. Like what are you going to choose to do for you in order for you to be able to grasp the things that you need? But in order to get what it is that you feel like you deserve or feel like that you feel is for you, you have to commit to it. You have to put in the effort into it. You have to figure out that formula to where you don't give up. Like you don't just start something then stop it, basically. Just find out, like, and it's, I feel like it's all within just pushing yourself and not allowing the negative thoughts, or you know, it could be negative thoughts, it could be feeling like just the world is just crumbling around you, so then you're allowing the outside world to seep in, you know, just all different types of things. I feel like once you allow to find out like you said, like you're trying to figure out why. Like once you figure out that why, that's what helps you be able to continue with being committed and continue with pushing through no matter what comes in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it's also like having the confidence in it, because, like I said, I know one issue that I have with it, like with my truck, is it's like it's overwhelming now, because now it's like, dang, I got all this that I gotta try to put back together.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at it like, I'm never gonna get this done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'll do it next week.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll do it the next week.
Yeah.
Or I'll do it next month.
Yeah.
Then you look up.
And nothing got done. Yeah. That's why you can't just keep putting it off. You just gotta do it. Like even whenever you don't feel like doing something, once you do it, you feel good. I noticed that. Like with reading, like I don't read, and I'm not a reader, y'all. That's just not something that I do. And once I started to find books that helped me want to learn and kept me engaged into what it is that they were saying, to where I could relate to it, it made me want to continue with doing it. Am I consistent with it? No, but I have started it to where I am trying to build the habit of being consistent in it, because it takes how many days to build a good habit? Is it 30?
They say 21, but I think it's more.
Yeah, I think it's like 60 maybe.
But I don't know, because I think it just depends on the person.
Yeah, true. They say, do it that many times, but if you're not really in the mindset that whole time while you're trying to commit to it, that doesn't mean that you're gonna just get it at the end of those 6 days, because what mindset that you have through the process. Yeah, that's very true. I didn't think of it like that. You'd be buying all these books trying to get the formula, and then you don't even have the right mindset to even allow the formula to get you.
But you don't really even need all the formula. I feel like the formula is simple. Are we talking about like the formula to success?
Yeah.
Or to achieve things that you want? I mean, the formula is really, I think it is. It's just discipline, consistency, and commitment. You have those 3 things.
Discipline, consistency, and commitment. Okay.
Like being disciplined enough to not get distracted. Committed to continue doing it, staying focused, and being consistent with it.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's crazy we can know the tools and have the tools. And
Yeah.
use the tools.
We have it within us to have the ability to do anything that it is that we want to do. It's just all in, like you said, like wanting to even use the tools that you have. Because some people, not even some people, like just people expect things to just happen for them. Like they just want it to just happen overnight. They don't want to put in the effort into it.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, like they feel like they deserve it, so it just should be handed to them. Why they got to do all the extra work? But then the beauty within getting there is all of the work that you did and all of the accomplishments, all the mistakes, and how you learn from those mistakes in order to even get to where it is that you want to go. Because it's like, it's a journey. Because it's just like, once it just gets handed to you, then you don't even have anything to be able to tell that person. Like, how are you going to express to that person your trials and your tribulations and what you overcame and how you were able to even get to the position that you are if it was just handed to you? You're not relatable. You just somebody.
That's why they say fall in love with the process and not with what you want the end goal to be. Because if you just focus on the end goal, you're probably eventually gonna give up.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel like you're not getting there fast enough. But if you fall in love with the process, then the process is a process. So you just want to keep doing it. Yeah.
You don't even realize that it's in the midst of you trying to sit there and reach something. You're just in love with what it is that you're doing, so it just feels like something that you enjoy versus something you're feeling like you having to work for, or it's a job, or that's true.
That's why they say, like, with like working out, they tell you don't be so focused on what you want to look like, what you want your body to look like.
Yeah.
So if you just focus on getting up, going to the gym every day, and enjoying that, and falling in love with that, and then you'll eventually get there. But you're not gonna be worried about, well, it's been 5 months and I don't have a 6-pack.
Yeah, that's facts, because it's just like I noticed that whenever I was real big, or whenever I was real skinny, and I didn't like it, because people started to notice it, because whenever you certain parts of my body, you could tell that I was way too small, and it was just like a moment of like, dang, like I want these things to change. And I'm looking at myself and I'm thinking about the things that I want to change versus just loving where I was at. Like, I had to learn where I was at and understand that I put myself there. Like, I got myself to this point. Like, I allowed myself to get to a mind space where I couldn't get myself out of. And so now that I'm aware and see what it is that everybody else was seeing, then I had to learn how to love what it was that I created within myself, and then that's what helped me be able to gain my weight and get bigger and be more healthier, and instead of worrying about like the fact that I am skinny. Like, I was dwelling on that to the point to where it was just like, I gotta change my mindset. Like, I have to do something to switch that to where I don't feel like I let myself down, in a sense.
Yeah, if you'd have been continued to be worried about that, you'd have just been skinny forever.
Yeah. And then I would have made myself sicker, and then it would just been a triple effect. Yeah. Yeah. That's why self-love is the best love. For real, for real. In order for you to just be able to be committed to anything, like, you got to really, like, love yourself first before you go.
If you don't love yourself, you can't love nothing else.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have to love you to love anything else. Literally.
Do you feel like, so, what was I going to ask? With committing to just, let's say, like, I'm trying to find a scenario. Like, say, for instance, there's some people out here in the world where they feel like they don't necessarily have to commit to something. They just feel like relationship wise, like they feel like that it should just be there. Like, do you feel like you should like, how can I explain it? Like, committing to one person. Like, people don't feel like that they need to just commit to one person. They have to commit. They can be committed to multiple people.
I mean, that's what they want to believe. Want to do.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
because the way I would be looking at stuff, just because you think that way or you feel that way, don't make it wrong. It's that work for you, or if I can't say you're wrong for you thinking that way. If you want to not be with one person or committed to one person,
it's just your choice. You don't even care.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah,
it ain't going. I mean, that's your life and what you want to do. So if that's what you want to do, that's what make you happy.
Yeah. It's your decision if that's what's... Okay, I feel that. What about, how do you feel about commitment within relationships?
I mean, I feel like if that's what you and that person decide y'all want to do, then that should be what y'all do.
I'm talking about just you in general, just like your opinion on commitment within relationships.
I think it's a good thing. I would hope that one day, like, if I decide to commit to somebody, I hope that person would decide to commit back, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's a hard thing. I would, like, my daddy, he swear that I have commitment. People swear I have commitment issues.
Why would they think that? But why would they think that, though? Because sometimes people know you Sometimes some people know you better than you know yourself.
Cap. But it's because I ain't got no girlfriend. But that's why
but just because you don't have a girlfriend doesn't mean you have commitment issues. People think that I have commitment issues.
That's what I'm saying. But that's I feel like that is the first thing people want to
assume.
Yeah.
But just because someone is not in a relationship doesn't mean that they're not committed. Maybe they could be afraid of commitment, or maybe they were committed before and somebody let them down, or, it could be a lot of different scenarios on why someone hasn't chosen to commit to someone.
Oh, yeah. This is very true.
Yeah. So.
But like I said, that's just always the first thing that people want to assume.
He yarning y'all crazy. This fast part too, no cap. But so basically they feel like that you're not committed because you're not in a relationship. Why do you feel like that you choose not to be committed at this time of your life?
Because I wanted to take time because I'm a kind of person that I like to serve people. So if I'm really dealing with someone, then I will put that person's needs above my own. Naturally. It ain't something that
I get what you're saying.
So until I feel like I'm at a place within myself where I want to be, it's basically like pouring into other people, and your cup is
empty.
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I have a real bad habit of that, but I broke that cycle. Cause
yeah, so I can't do that until I feel like I'm in a place where I'm able to.
So basically, you want to make sure that you're secure within you all the way before you ask someone within your mix.
Yeah, because I can't give what I ain't got. This
is true. It's so crazy. I had to learn that because, sometimes we be feeling like we're losing out or we're missing out because you see other people in relationships and you see other people happy and doing this and doing that. But in reality, it's a beauty within being within yourself and being by yourself. Like,
oh, yeah. And then you have to learn to be okay with being by yourself. Yeah. Which I have never really had an issue with that because I love being by myself.
Yeah, facts. Me too. Yeah. I feel it because it's just like at the end of the day, also I feel like with me, I have a hard time with trusting. Like, as you know, like I have real bad control issues. So like really bad control issues. So it's just like I've let my guard down before, So with me letting my guard down before and me allowing myself to commit to somebody and allow myself to pour into that person and doing all these things, I just kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily become afraid of it, but more of like, I'm more cautious now. Like you said, like I used to rush things. Like I used to try to rush into a commitment. You find somebody and then you put this picture together of that person and then, oh my gosh, now they need to be mine. And it's just like, you haven't even got to even know that person. You haven't even got to know if you okay with how they sleep, or if you okay with how they eat, or if you okay with how they talk to you, or how they move, how they communicate. You just see that this is somebody that told you that you cute, or told you that, ooh girl, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that they feeding your head with, and you not looking at the bigger picture of like what is they soul, like how do they handle bad days, how do they handle your bad days. Like it's just those different type of things that I never looked at, but now I currently look at it now in that perspective. And so it's just like, it's been peaceful being able to allow myself to just go within the journey of me, and whatever flows within that journey, whatever fits within that puzzle, it's just like I know that I didn't rush it. I allowed it to just come to me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What do you gotta do?
Yeah. But, you know, that is what you have to do. But a lot of people don't look at it that way. I feel like that's why a lot of people, they don't commit these days. Like, why do you feel like men don't commit these days? Or women. Or people in general.
For one, halftime you don't have to.
What do you mean by that? Like,
because you can pretty much, on both sides,
Uh-huh.
men and women, you can pretty much get what you want without having to
commit to the
So
person.
it's like, for what?
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's the society and the times we live in. Then social media, then everybody feel like they got 7,000 options because they got 7,000 friends on Facebook.
This is very true. Yeah. Or like a famous person, for instance, is just like, I feel like artists, like they have, like, not all of them, but majority of them that do have a hard time with committing is because they just have all these different type of girls just throwing themselves at them.
Like I said, then it's like, for what? Because somebody may just require whatever they require or they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They may want somebody to cook for them, somebody to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And then they have 5 people who are willing to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So it's like,
why even
commit
take
for
out
what?
the effort into trying to figure you out or learn you? Or dang, the world is crazy these days.
yeah. I said, oh yeah, it is. It's gonna just keep getting worse.
You think so? I feel like it's gonna keep getting better. I mean, not keep getting better, but I feel like it's gonna be a transition where things are gonna get better.
Yeah, we probably won't be around.
I feel like we will though, cause like even whenever I look at like my sister and she's 16 and like how she carries herself and like how she like reads her Bible and commits to.
That's there are still people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you still have people, but as far as society as a whole,
Okay.
yeah,
But I feel like, I don't know, I believe that there could possibly be a change if we just start.
I have no hope.
You have no hope?
No hope.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Or y'all.
At all?
0.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if they didn't show what they show on TV.
But they're gonna continue to show it. That's what I'm saying.
I know in order for our minds to be distracted to where we don't choose the right thing.
And it's not even, like I said, it's not even just TV. It's social media.
Yeah,
internet.
that too. Even like the internet, you know.
When I saw that list of restaurants that women refuse to go to on a date.
Wait, what?
You didn't see that?
Uh-uh.
It was a list of the top of it said restaurants women refuse to go to on a date. And these were like, and I'm not talking about like Burger King, McDonald's.
Yeah.
We're talking about Cheesecake Factory was on there.
Are you serious?
Chili's, places like that. And even
I
though
wouldn't eat
those
at Chili's
aren't-
because Chili's is nasty. Not because I wouldn't want to go on a
but
date, but it's just disgusting.
Basically, the point of it was they were basically saying,
It was a cheap date.
unless you're taking me and spending $200-$300, I don't want to go. And I want to say it was like a first date type thing. So I just met you. You know what I'm saying? We just connected.
Yeah.
Decided, we want to go out on a date.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to take you out and spend $200 on you? I don't even
That's
know if I like
crazy.
you.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. When I saw that, I know that we were going down.
I mean, yeah, but that's not even like logical.
But in those people's head, it is. They feel like they're right.
Yeah, but that's wrong.
And these are probably women who can't even afford to go
Pay for that
take
type of
themselves on those
exactly. Like if you're not even able to spend that on yourself, you shouldn't even be expecting that from a man or from a woman or whoever it is that you're dating.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why it's like. That's why I just don't have no hope. Because then it's like, and we can even go with men.
Mm-hmm.
It can be so. like my mama raised me. Like I was straight pop off my parents, obviously, but my mama always used to tell me, you know, make sure you can do X, Y, and Z, to where you don't need a woman. Like I can wash my own clothes, I can cook my own food, I can clean my own house, and these are things that most of the time men are looking for in a woman. Yeah, but I can do that, so I don't need you for that. So it's just like there's men out here demanding these things from these women that they can't even provide. You know what I'm saying?
Which would be crazy, because it's just like, I don't know, like even like men, even men that can't change a tire, but then like I don't know, like I expect that type of stuff, like now, like stuff like that.
I feel you, and it took me a long time to get out of this mindset because I have friends who aren't like mechanically inclined like myself. Yeah, and they're good men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now that's what I'm saying. Because I used to like turn my nose up, but like, bro, you can't change the tire. Like, you can't go put this table together. Yeah. But it's like that doesn't necessarily make you less of a man.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can't get this tire changed, like say a dude has a girlfriend and how she catches a flat. If you can't go change that tire, you need to make sure that tire gets changed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Or if something breaks in the house, if you don't know how to fix it, you need to make sure it gets fixed. Yeah. Now that you're saying you're still doing your duty as a man. You know what I'm saying? But it's now when you start getting to the men who
they don't know what to do. They on the side of the road with you.
Yeah, or something breaks and looking at the woman like, you gonna have somebody come pay to get this fixed? Like, that's when you're like, okay, now, bro, what you doing? Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like if that person really care about you and if that person really is there for you, they're gonna be willing to make sure that you're taken care of no matter what. If y'all are committed to each other, if y'all have that understanding, then it shouldn't be a hesitation or a question mark or I wonder if he would do this if I asked him, or Yeah, some people are just shitty people.
Yeah, some people just choose to be spiteful.
Or not even spiteful, but just so consumed with themselves that it doesn't even click. Like, dang, maybe I should have did that for her. Or I should have taken care of that. Even though, you know what I'm saying, okay, that's her car, but that's my woman. She's on the side of the road with a flat. I shouldn't just leave her to figure it out while I sit here and play my game.
Games is crazy. Oh my gosh.
There's nothing wrong with playing the game, but pause the game and then go and get back to the game.
I feel like, there's nothing wrong with a game, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I have my love and hate relationship with that.
Like I said, if that's something you like to do.
If it keeps your mind off of stuff and if it keeps you out of trouble,
I try not to judge nobody on what they like to do. Yeah. If you were taking care of your business as a human being, as a person, if you got kids, as a father, mother, as a responsible adult, whatever you decide you want to do, as long as it's not causing harm to nobody else.
That is true. He does think like that. Like
shit, whose business is it?
Yeah, you do help me have a better perspective on a lot of
that's
things.
That's just like people who smoke weed. A lot of people frown upon that because they feel like people who smoke weed are lazy.
This is very true.
Or they don't get anything done. But if all your bills is paid, you taking care of business, anything else, and you want to unwind and smoke you some weed.
What's the big deal with that? Okay, gotcha.
But I feel like that's a Oklahoma thing.
What do you mean?
Because people are so small-minded. Because me and my friends have this conversation all the time. Like,
I'm not from here, so you gotta.
Because me and my friends like to travel and we go to different states. And, okay. It's I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it's almost frowned upon when you get to a certain age and you want to go out, kick it, and you want to go to the club, go to the bar. Yeah. People look at you, you too old to be doing that. Yeah. But if your bills is paid, and especially if you don't have no kids, you taking care of your responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Doing that. why can't you go out on a Friday night and have your drink?
Yeah.
But
I mean, that is true. But I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how old. Because you have to live life and experience life and do the things that you want to do. Because it's just like, at the end of the day, by you living the life that you want to live, like, it don't matter what it is that they talk about. Because 9 times out of 10, they wish that they was doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just, like I said, it's just, because when we go to different states and we just see how different it is and how it's more accepted to, you can be 40 years old and be out, not out kicking it, being irresponsible or nothing, but you're just having a good time.
Yeah.
You want to go vibe.
Yeah.
But if you hear you're supposed to be in the house, sitting in front of the TV.
And just be your age.
And going to work.
Yeah.
Go to work, go home. Go to work, go home.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no. Yeah. It's not the life. Because then it's just like you start to lose you, like we be talking about. Like, and once you lose you lose everything.
Facts. That be the problem with people. That's why people out here jumping off bridges and buildings.
Because they lost themselves. They allowed life, the earthly world, to defeat them and to overtake them, versus just focusing on the things that they can control and the things that they can fix and can change, and have the opportunity to look at it from a different perspective versus dwelling on the things that didn't happen. Yeah, this is facts.
Insane.
Yeah, it is very much so. Can you think of anything else about commitment that can come to your mind that we haven't talked about?
Oh, I mean, I just feel like you can use commitment in every aspect of your life.
So what aspects do you feel we haven't touched on? So we talked about relationships. We talked about being committed to ourselves.
It could be committed to, I guess that would be part of yourself, like eating healthy or going to the gym.
I need to work
to your
on that.
family. Or like what I do with the dogs. I got to be committed to my dogs because they rely on me to take care of them.
Yeah. And committed to his business, you know? That's part of your passion. No? Is that part of your passion?
What?
Being a dog breeder?
Not necessarily being. I'm just a dog lover.
Gotcha.
That's just something extra because I know I can make money.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your passion though? Like, what are you committing to for your passion that you want to do, that you can see yourself doing to help? You know what I'm saying?
I haven't figured that out yet. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know, because your purpose could be anything. Because purpose and passion.
Yeah, of course.
I have thought about it, and I feel like my purpose could be just something as simple as kind and as nice as I am.
That's facts.
Really, people be needing that. So
you definitely give that. He be needing to give himself a little bit more, but you know.
I do.
That's the whole. He needs to commit to himself more.
One day I will.
The one day, what did you just say though? You said that we keep saying, "Oh, one day I'll do this," or "Oh, I'll do that tomorrow," or "I'll do that next week."
I take care of myself.
Yeah, I'm not saying you don't, but you could pour into you a little bit more.
But who's to say me pouring into others isn't pouring into myself?
So we're not saying that though, at some point though, there are some times where, like you said, we can overpour. Like,
oh yeah, and I have been there, but I also, and that's why I stopped saying yes so much. Because I will say no. Oh
yeah, I know.
And I will be okay with saying no.
I don't know, but yeah.
I will be okay with saying no. It won't feel bad.
Oh, I know.
So that is something that, because I used to feel bad for telling people no. Like somebody called me for something, and I know that I probably don't want to do it, but I'll go do it just because they asked me. Those days are gone.
Yeah. When do you feel like, what made you hit that point where you were ready to no longer?
Because I was pouring out of an empty cup.
Okay.
And nobody was pouring into me. And I'm not saying, okay, I ain't gonna say that because I have great friends and great people around me,
Yeah.
but it's like everybody knows I'm a dependable person. So if somebody needs something, they gonna call me. But I can't always be there for everybody else before I be there for myself.
Gotcha. That's good. So now you saying that currently you've worked on it is what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. You progressed in that area.
I mean, it's something I'm still working on, but I
Yeah,
definitely,
of course.
I would say probably this time last year.
Last year, as in 2023 or 2022.
Both, shoot, really.
Yeah, 2023. I'm not gonna lie. I was on his head. I was like, man, you say yes a lot, like a lot.
But I say no a lot.
I mean, now I see you saying no more, which is always good because it just shows that you're in the process of choosing to commit to you. Yeah, and committing to the things that you want to do for you and doing, like, even with like your yoga, like being committed to that, like having that be like your day, like your days, like just doing your yoga and just having a Todd day. I think that's cool. It's always good to have a you day, self-care.
Yeah, but unfortunately with that, I've had to miss the last couple. But it's not because of anyone else.
You have reasons.
It's just because I have to be committed to
The puppies. Yeah. He has puppies, by the way, y'all.
shop with your boy, spend your tax money with me.
Tax money is crazy, or your real money.
Tax money, real money, as long as it's money.
It really is. It's 10 puppies, but he's only selling 8, right? Am I
7?
7? I thought you said you're only keeping 2 girls.
I know, and I'm giving one to my trainer.
That's nice. So 7 puppies. That's a good number. 7 is actually a great number.
Shop with your boy.
Yeah. I already, if y'all watch my vlogs or y'all been watching my vlogs, y'all see the flyer. I'll put it popped up right here. You know, support them. Because, you know.
Black owned business.
Black owned business. Yeah. What's the name of your business?
Above the Rest Kennels.
Period. How did you come up with that name?
I didn't come up with it. My friend did.
See, we love people that can create.
But it's not just mine, though.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, we have. We're a group.
Okay. I was like, what y'all doing? Hugging each other?
Oh, no. We love each other, but none of that.
Yeah, but no, it's like a group. So, like, you sell
Rottweilers. My boy KB has the Frenchies, and Taylor has the Bullies, American Bullies.
Yeah. The Frenchies be so cute, but they just snore. They breathe real heavy, like the Bullies. Yeah, because Lexi, she be breathing heavy, boy. She be sounding like a little pig. Can't do it. I already got one to do enough of that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ooh, before we end it, I'm going to pull a cord. Hold on really quickly. Oh, look, he wants some cookies. Okay. Ooh, so it's the 7th chakra, which is the very top, your crown chakra, like above your head. And so it says grace. So it says the grace of a higher power is with me, and I move through life knowing this truth. I believe in a higher power, and I know that it is within and around me, offering assistance and guidance. I surrender all my fears and burdens to a higher power, and I am open to receiving grace, and I trust in a higher power. I am worthy.
That's deep.
It is. I feel like it correlated to what we were talking about, giving ourselves. I don't think I said the word grace, but it is still correlated to what we were talking about. Giving yourself grace through the process of committing to you and doing the things that you want to do for yourself and doing the things that you even relationship wise, of committing to that person, just taking out the time to figure out you. I feel like that's the big thing that we talked about. Just you got to be good before you're even able to commit to anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How did you enjoy it? How did you like the video? How did you feel?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Ready to drop a beat.
What kind of beat you gonna drop? He already dropped the beat in the beginning.
I got nothing.
Okay. But before we end the video, you guys, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification button to where you'll be notified the next time I post my video. Like I always say at the end of the video, peace, love, blessings. Bye, guys.